Once upon a time, there was a young man who chose to drown himself in work every single day. The wounds of his past had slowly pushed him away from the people around him, leading him to isolate himself in silence. At first, the quiet brought peace to his heart, but over time he began to feel empty. The world kept moving, people came and went, but his heart stayed still. He felt left behind, as if walking alone on a quiet road. Until one day, in the midst of long, aching silence, his heart whispered, "Something feels missing from my life." And so he decided to leave to find a new meaning of life for himself. On the way, he met a man who greeted him kindly, with a warm, knowing gaze. For some reason, the young man felt comfortable and began to tell him about everything he had kept to himself. The man didn't say much, just listened with empathy. Then he invited the young man to walk with him. Across an open savanna? There they saw a group of zebras walking peacefully together. The old man said, "Look at those zebras, son. They are calm because they stay together. When danger comes, they alert one another and protect each other. They know being together makes them stronger than standing alone." Then he pointed to the middle of the savannah. "See that lion? He won't go after the zebras in the herd. He'll target the one who's wandered off. The one walking alone, aware of the danger that creeps closer. You are like that lone zebra, son," he said gently, "when you distance yourself from the people who care about you and try to face everything alone. Every step becomes heavier and life becomes easier to knock you down." The young man bit his lip. Those words gently touched the deepest part of his heart. He remembered his family always waiting for him and his friends who truly cared, yet he had pushed them away, believing he could do it all on his own. Tears fell not from exhaustion, but from understanding he had closed himself off, not realizing how many people actually cared. He had built walls around his heart, never knowing that once he opened up, there is a much greater strength that can make him happier. He decided to return home. With a new spirit, he began to open his heart, to share again, and to support and be supported by those around him. In that togetherness, he found what had been missing, a calm heart, and a quiet strength to grow and to rise again from the zebras who watch over one another. He learned that together, every burden feels lighter, and the future is shining, full of hope. Dear inspiration seekers, from this story, we learn something precious, that social competence, the ability to build healthy relationships, to support and be supported, is a key part of resilience. It helps us become strong people who can adapt, recover, and keep going through life's changes and challenges, even in the hardest of times. So, if today you feel alone, remember, there is always a hand ready to hold yours. There is always an ear ready to listen, and there is always a heart ready to walk with you. You'll never walk alone. If this story touches your heart, type "I'm not alone" in the comments. Because sometimes one small sentence can be the light someone else needs. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next inspirational story on this channel. Let's grow together.